Hi, everybody. This is Travis here on behalf of Barry the Movie Demon. I know that I a few times have tried to get new episodes out, and I've not been able to do that yet. There's just been some things going on in my life creatively too that I've had to do. This is May 19th right now when I'm recording this. The 15th, Wednesday night, I was in a short film I filmed a few weeks ago, a couple scenes, and then the 15th we wrapped. Had two scenes to shoot in Maryland, at College Park, Maryland, at the University of Maryland. Some film students and some people who had already graduated and were helping out, and then just actors that they found, including me. So that was a whole lot of fun. It was the first real movie shoot I got to be on, and it was great. The scene that the last two that I did with the co-star and us playing back and forth, ad-libbing here and there, it was a lot of fun. May 16th, I was in Sewickly, Pennsylvania, outside of Pittsburgh, for CarousHelll trilogy, Steve Rudzinski's three movies about the killer carousel unicorn Duke and his son Robbie. That was a blast. It was at the Lindsay Theater. This wasn't a full theater. There would have been tickets left if you could have shown up, but it was a one-night only thing, completely free. They had custom cocktails from a local bar / distillery, and they were themed for the movie. There was a peach whiskey one that was like a blueberry vodka lemonade, and the other one was a gin drink. I actually had the gin one and the lemonade, and they were both really good. Those are some of my favorite movies. Second favorite things that Steve has ever done. I still love Super Task Force 1, but it was great seeing them in a theater with a crowd. And shockingly, most of the crowd hadn't seen any of them. I'm not sure why they were there, why they showed up to that, other than maybe they wanted to watch them. But you can't go there now and see them because it was a one-night only thing, but you can subscribe to stevebuster.com and see all of his films, plus behind the scenes and extra stuff for a couple dollars a month. Or Tubi.com has most of his films on it. I think Amazon or one of the other distributors picked up some of the CarousHelll films too, if I'm not mistaken, and I'll check. Put it in the description if I find a link to it somewhere. I know Tubi has them. Just don't watch it with ad blockers so that he actually gets some revenue out of it. Or watch it on your TV where you can't block the ads or something. And that's where you could see them right now. You could also go to his website and buy physical copies. And I am going to start filming again. I put the makeup on to go to CarousHelll, and the horns and the tail and all of that. And I've got some footage to show you here. Just a little bit of the Lindsay, some pictures that I'm going to put together. But that's what I had done last week, and it's got me wanting to do more. I, on my way home from Pittsburgh, was thinking of a way to add another person to the show. My stepson might do it. He kind of jokes around about being on it, but he's also like very shy and doesn't speak real clearly, and I think he's just afraid to be on camera. But I figured out a role for that. I might even do the whole audio backwards thing, like spin the record backwards and hear the messages from the devil thing. I might reverse his audio and then subtitle it or something like that, just to play up that angle of stuff. But if not, I'll figure something out. I'm probably not going to get another person in here to shoot every time I shoot, but I might be able to do a remote thing since I do the whole office worker demon motif, I guess, or theme. I could do like a Zoom call with another person. That would be easy, and I just get them to film at home. So we'll see. If not, I've got an episode written with The Corpse Vanishes. I have to rewatch it because it's been a while since I wrote it. And I've got a couple other movies I want to do. I haven't watched them completely yet, so I haven't written material, but I have a couple that I've gotten that are public domain that I'm sure are public domain this time, because I think episode 6 of season 2 got pulled because its copyright did lapse, but it was renewed, and I didn't find the renewal before I posted it. So it's not available. I have it, but you can't see it. So the other thing is I'm gearing up to go to Grossfest. If you go to grossfest.com, you can get information, but it's right outside Monroeville in Penn Hills, Pennsylvania. August 2nd and 3rd, I think it's a weekend, first weekend in August. It's $15 for the Friday and Saturday ticket, $10 for Saturday, or I think $10 for Friday, but Friday is like evening only. Saturday is all day. I'll be there both days vending. My wife's shop will be there as well, and filmmakers, local mostly, local indie filmmakers. It's kind of what the whole convention is about, is the local indie scene in Pittsburgh. And I'll be there as Barry, selling marshmallows, popcorn, stuff that I make that would travel well on the videos. I also have a marshmallow shop on Etsy now that's horror movie themed, and it takes up a little bit of my time. I experiment with flavors and try and tie them into movies, so I'll be selling stuff there from that. I'm going to stick with the flavors that I offer there instead of the ones I did last year. So if you were there last year and enjoyed it, I'll be there with new flavors, different flavors. And if you weren't there last year, why not? But show up this year. It's a lot of fun. It's not a huge convention. You can get through it all probably in a couple hours through the vendor room and see everything. But there are movies running all weekend. You can watch all kinds of independent horror films all weekend long and meet some of the actors and directors, producers who are there. And all the vendors have just amazing things. So it's fun to go to, and it's cheap. And it's a Pittsburgh local thing. You'll support the local economy and the local filmmakers. So gearing up for that, and some other personal things during the summer. But I will get something out before Grossfest. I've got to get at least one new episode out there. I also have some DVDs of some of my episodes paired with a cooking video that I sell there. Everything on my table is $5. I'll tell you a little bag of candy popcorn, a little box of marshmallows, or a DVD. Everything will be $5. So stop by and see me, and you can buy anything off the table for $5. I also have samples of the popcorn and marshmallows out while they last, and give those away. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the little bit of video that I have from the CarousHelll screening. I didn't want to just video the whole movie and then put that up there, because you can't do that, and I wouldn't want to do that to an independent filmmaker anyway. But I do have a little bit of like Steve's opening speech, me getting ready to go in, and some footage of like the theater and the people waiting and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's watch the CarousHelll stuff, and then after that, I'm going to end the video. I'll see you next time. See you at the movies. Bye. Hi, Barry here. I'm in Pittsburgh, the suburb of Sewickly, actually, at the Lindsay Theater, that building over there. About to go into the CarousHelll 1, 2, and 3 screening. All three of them back to back, with Steve Rudzinski, the filmmaker, present and doing Q&A, special cocktails from a local bar, everything. It's probably too late to get here if you wanted to attend, because it starts in about 20 minutes. And this is going to air afterwards, so I'm sorry. But the movies are on Tubi.com. You can catch all of them. You can go to stevebuster.com and subscribe to Steve's subscription service and get them all. And you can just buy them. He sells them from his website. He sells them in person at conventions. You can buy physical media. I actually own the entire Silver Spotlight Films catalog on physical media. So check them out. CarousHelll is great. There's a theater in Czechoslovakia that's actually showing it, and they're loving it. The entire series is just fun. It's about the prettiest goddamn unicorn in the world. In the first one, he's a slasher killer. Second one, he's trying to be a father because he just realized he was one. And the third one, the third one's different. And there are like 3 or 4 endings. So when it says it's over, don't turn it off. Keep going. But I encourage you to go see them. I'm going to go in and see them with a whole bunch of other people, and on the big screen in a theater, the way movies are meant to be seen. So I'll see you at the movies.
But it's we're proud of the game. We made it ourselves, so like we're big fans of it.
This place.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. The CarousHelll trilogy is your trilogy. In them, age relives the fond memories of the past, and youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. These films are dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hopes that will become a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. I'm not going to take up too much of your time because we have a Zack Snyder cut amount of time tonight on these films. But Alina and I are very happy that you made it out. We've been working on these films for 10 full years, and the fact that we got the whole trilogy done is fantastic. Now, I'm curious, who here has not seen CarousHelll 3 yet?
Yes!
Great, because I haven't seen 3 with a big crowd yet, so I'm very much looking forward to audience reaction to that. Who hasn't seen 2? And who hasn't seen 1? All right, buckle up, because you're going to have a fucking weird night. Guarantee you have no idea what 2 and 3 are like after just seeing 1, but I hope that you have fun. I hope that you have a good time. I hope that you appreciate the insane story arc that we gave this sentient carousel unicorn. So get popcorn, get alcohol, and get rowdy, because I want us to hoot and holler at this screen for the next 3.5 hours and have a good time tonight.
I've seen in my life all of the
Robbie in his own movie.